I got so many questions and comments about my eyelashes on that video that this comment is from, so I figured we'd address this. How did I grow my lashes to be thicker, longer, and then how did I get them to look even better using cosmetics? First off, my lashes are naturally very thin. They're very sparse. They do grow long-ish, but nowhere as long as I'd like them to be. I had a really bad bout of alopecia when I was younger. My eyebrows fell out, my eyelashes fell out, my hair thinned out, I had bald spots all over. It was not a good time. And sometimes when you deal with alopecia, your hair can grow back, and sometimes it doesn't. And then sometimes the hair that does grow back, it doesn't grow back as long as it usually would have. There's like a whole lot of things that can happen in your recovery from a bout with alopecia. Now, long term, most of what I lost was my eyelashes, and there wasn't a whole lot I could do. I did get like some of my eyelashes back. Granted, I used to have lashes so thick, like I legitimately had like the double layer of lashes that Elizabeth Taylor used to have. But what I had grew in a little sparse and patchy, and I had tried all the over the counter lash serums. Nothing had worked. Until my aunt moved down about 10 minutes away from the US-Mexico border, and she realized that you could get prescription Latisse, which is the eyelash serum that you can get at the doctor for people who have like chronically low eyelashes. And you can get that over the counter in Mexico without a prescription. So I went and started getting this from Mexico. I get it when I go down. She will send some up for me if I need some, and she actually is visiting right now, and she brought me and my two sisters a bottle each. This will last me about 3 months, and it's about $20 down there, or the equivalent of 20 US dollars. So I use that. It has absolutely helped me a ton. Right now, eyelashes, they're still going to fall out when you use Latisse, but they don't fall out like as much as they usually would. Like they have a longer growth cycle. So right now, like these eyelashes, this is actually thin. This is like in a like lash like fallout cycle right now. They're growing back again because that's natural. That's what happens. But this helps them grow longer. It helps them stay on longer, and they grow in thicker. This has helped me a ton. I don't get the same exact results as like a lot of people do when they get like the really dramatic Latisse results, because a bunch of my hair follicles that are like in my eyelashes, they're beyond repair. There's nothing we can do. Nothing's growing out of them again. So then after that, I always curl my eyelashes. What's important that a lot of people do not realize is that not every eyelash curler is made the same. And I'm not talking that, some are cheaper than others. They aren't as nicely made. Legitimately different eyelash curlers, even made by the same brand, will actually have, different angles of curvature. They will have different lengths. You need to find an eyelash curler that actually matches up with your eye shape. With me, go figure, it's like a $24 one that I can get at Sephora or Ulta. This is the Shiseido eyelash curler. We're not judging me on how dirty this is, but this works phenomenally. I do curl both of my eyes, both my lashes, sets of lashes, whatever, before I put on my mascara, and I feel like that helps a lot. My big thing, though, is that I don't curl 100% like solely at the base. I take it out just a teeny tiny bit and I curl from there, and I find that gives me a little more lift that I like that will actually hold. Now, when I had shorter, sparser lashes, my favorite mascara was the It Cosmetics Superhero Stretch Mascara. This is actually too heavy on my lashes, and I cannot use this anymore. I really need to throw it away, but I can keep this tube a lot just for comparing things to people. And I moved on. What I found works best for my new longer lashes is the L'Oreal Paris Telescopic Lift. That being said, right now I am wearing a different one. The same aunt that lives right on the US-Mexico border, her big thing is, when she goes traveling, she likes to pick me up different makeup and cosmetics from around the world. She recently went to Italy, and she grabbed me, it was a tinted SPF that I'm wearing right now that I really, really like, a liquid eyeliner, and this Fatal Glance Full Lashes Mascara from Wycon Cosmetics. This is an Italian makeup brand. I don't know if you can buy this in the States, but you can get it shipped in from Italy. I feel like the one from Wycon slightly thickens my lashes, it gives them more volume more than this one will, but this one does give a little more length. So I'm curious to see what this one is going to do when my lashes are fully grown in. But I did just get this the other day in my family's Secret Santa. So my uncle, who's my aunt's husband, drew me. So when they were in Italy, they went and got me this. But yeah, that's how you get my lashes. I do not wear clusters. I do not get lash extensions ever. I've never been a fan of them or how they look. I don't do clusters. I do not like how strip lashes look on me, and I've tried all the brands, all the glues, all the application tricks. They're not for me. I've grown to just accept my natural lashes, and then once I got this stuff and realized I could do a lot more with my natural lashes, that's what we started doing.